Afternoon baseball now from lovely American Family Field in Milwaukee. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. Brett Anderson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
And now here is Jurickson Profar, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the second baseman.
First offering.
Jurickson Profar.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero. Win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And that one yanked just foul. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. He'll try again. 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And that's the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He hit 9 home runs last month. There was a period where he just caught fire. He got into a nice groove and started launching baseballs, and he hasn't lost that home run stroke yet.
Into the box now, Gosuke Kato. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing, and he pops him up. Shaw has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 258 the average to begin play, 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Grisham is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Coming in for his first at-bat, Eric Hosmer, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Eric Hosmer.
The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Batting sixth.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And it's fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting seventh.
So now into the box is Trent Grisham. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Paddock is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to third. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cateau ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Now at the plate here is Narvaez for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit to right.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Now to bat, Jose Azocar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Jose Azocar.
Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 3rd inning, no score to this point. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great...
And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wong is there, 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Grounded to 3rd. And he's set down, 1 away.
Batting 9th, The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brett Anderson. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Ball even at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Right side, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Colton Wong. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That'll bring up Austin Nola. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The pitch.
Well, that's
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Grisham, base runner at first with 1 out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Chris Paddock. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. And here's Christian Yelich now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman,
Digging in next, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. Stepping in once again is Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gosuke Kato.
So the next to bat will be Gosuke Kato. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padres have elected to challenge.
All right,
the
one last
previous
look
play.
at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later
Upon
in the game
video
if
review,
needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
In now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
なちゃー今崎ホセさ
Throw
んです
over
な
to the bag.
いやー笑わしてくれますねあの人は
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
ホセっていう言い方がまたおもろいですねホセ今崎です
This is skied out toward right. Taylor is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Manny.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
さすが
The end now for
笑
Brett
わしてき
Anderson.
ますな
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Freddie Peralta takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Manny Machado will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Narvaez is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
届かんところ
All
が
right,
か
Heidi,
ゆい。
thank you.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
かゆい。
First delivery to him. Travis Shaw is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first out.
まあでもメジャーもやっぱ勝っても負けてもおもろいですな。
Next, it'll be Narvaez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2
今日
and then
は
start
安定して
working
ます。
outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0.
背中がかゆいです。猫に背中をかいてもらいたいぐらいです。
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here it comes. Peralta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player.
23。
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul
こ
ball.
のピッチャーもなんか独特の投げ方ですな。よっしゃーと思って当たられる。捉えてるけど真正面。
Next to dig in, Austin Nola. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last
ノラ
time
さん
around.
ですな。
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Padres down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So now here is Orlando Arcia. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on the leader in the middle of the plate early.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first offering, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Colton Wong will stand in. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 4-0. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Into the box, Jose Azocar. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Jose Azocar.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Azocar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in rookie year here at the big league level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Narvaez has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Chris Paddock, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball
Wow.
that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're in front 4-0. And now, Daniel Robertson.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Robertson.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Now the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in next, Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, second baseman, Kester.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Here's Johnson. Takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate now, Keston Hiura. Line drive to left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Now another 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 15.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 4-1 game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Yardley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Gosuke Katoh. Now here's the first offering. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. This is foul right side. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll put this away for the second out. Manny Machado will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Robertson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 4-1. And stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The shortstop.
He'll start him with a
Orlando.
fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, Manny Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 0-2 once more is taken down and in for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Base hit into right center. Now this gets all the way to the wall. Pena is on his way home. Throw won't get him. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Matt Strom will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Daniel Robertson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Azarkar has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Now at the plate is Christian Yelich. His career numbers in this matchup, he's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers 3. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Will Myers will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He's set, and the pitch. as he lines it out to center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now into the box, Trent Grisham. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Jorge Ona will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. Striding in is Jose Azocar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Devin Williams enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Fernando Tatis Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch. The average coming in at 266, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jurickson Profar digs in next. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Tatis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Next, here is Gosuke Kato. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First offering on its way, and he takes a called strike. 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled straight back. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fouled off. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-3 game now.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Will Myers would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Yelich going back. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Brent Suter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here's Will Myers. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Wong is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Padres 11 and the Brewers 3. Will Myers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Jorge Ona is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Dan Altavilla will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ona is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Travis Shaw. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Number 10 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brent.
Into the box, Brent Suter hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he misses again, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-run count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Orlando Arcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Padres bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Paddock earns his 5th winner of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.